Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're well. My name's Johnny Lee. This is another HELIX video. This is the home of free presets. We do it all for free. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, or if you've been coming here for a while just to take all the presets and not subscribe, then shame on you. Shame on you. Just hit subscribe. That's all I ask. Nothing else in return. This one is just from a conversation that I was having with somebody the other day that said, oh, I've got a couple of your patches, and was kind of shopping for bits and pieces out of the presets that you'd made and putting them to my favourites, then realised I didn't have anywhere to put like the POG setting or the E flat setting, because one of my presets was already laid out and I didn't have any room to put anything anywhere. And I was like, right, okay, so here's another way of doing it. What he wanted the E flat to be optional, and I said, okay, well, are you using the volume pedal? Are you using the expression pedal for anything? To which he replied, no, I'm not. So I said, okay, let's put it there then, which is what we're going to do today. So I'll quickly show you what I'm using. Kind of just a generic-y, simple patch with an amp I've not really used before, which is the Diesel, the Das Benson lead. And in front of that, I've got the Minotaur, or is it the Bad Monkey? Who knows? If you've not seen what's going on with the Minotaur and the Bad Monkey situation, just YouTube that and you'll see. It's a little bit of an eye-opener, to say the least. So there's our amp. Nothing real dramatic on there, to be honest. There is snapshot changes in between the first snapshot and the second snapshot, because the Minotaur turns on the big delay snapshot and turns off on the main, so I've kind of adjusted that for that. In between the amp and cab is the Kinky Boost and our Dynamic Ambience Reverb. There's my favourite cab at the minute. Obviously, it's separated so you can change it. One of my dual delay kind of go-to settings, really. That is kind of on all of the time, but it's on the foot switch to turn it off. If you want to turn it off, you can. And up here on expression pedal 1 is our pitch whammy, and basically what it's set at, if you look at the screen, is when the heel position is all the way back, it's not affected in any way, but when you push it forward, it drops down to E flat, and that was what he was after. And I think he just didn't think that you could use the expression pedal for that, but you can, and that's why you're here, to discover these things. So it will carry over into each snapshot. It doesn't turn off, so I can be on one snapshot and be in E flat, and then go to the next snapshot and still be in E flat, and then come back to standard pitch, go to the other snapshot and still be in standard pitch, if that makes sense. Shall we take a listen? All right, let's do this. And then I'll roll that forward. It's that simple. And then if you go to big delay, the Minotaur comes on. Drive stays the same on the amp. It's just there's a little bit of EQ messing around, and then the mix on the dual delay comes on, and that gives us our solo-y sound. And again, if I switch between both of these snapshots, if you look at the snapshot thing here, you'll be able to see it changing, and then I'll use the pedal in between the two. And there's a lot to pay attention to here today, kids. There's a lot to pay attention to. I mean, I suppose you could, if you wanted to, use it as a whammy bar if you don't have a whammy bar. So there you go. That's today's patch. It's completely free. All I ask in return is just subscribe. Say something nice in the comment section. It's a really good way of doing these things, I think, with the pitch whammy. It's one of those things that, like, until you've kind of realised that you can do it, it opens up all kinds of possibilities. So, yeah, there you go. As always, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for being here. I will see you soon for a little bit more. Take it easy. Let's do the whammy bar thing again. That was really cool.